Thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. Hello friends, so this is going to be my August 2022 bullet journal setup and plan with me. I know it's been a while since I posted a video. Usually I have a few more videos between the plan with me's and I post on Instagram my weekly spreads and stream and stuff, but for the past month and a bit, I've just been kind of taking a little bit of a content creation social media break. It's kind of unofficial. It's nothing like, I'm not setting a specific time or anything like that, but I did feel like it was very necessary for me to recharge and to kind of feel inspired again. That's just a little short explanation, but of course I still had to do the plan with me video just because these videos are like my monthly check-in with you guys. Without further ado, let's get started planning. So if you're planning along with me, grab your notebook and your pens, and if you're just chilling, then grab a snack and let's get started planning. In keeping with this overarching theme that I have going on for 2022, where I recreate some of my older bullet journal themes from 4 or 5 years ago, I looked back at some of my old August themes, and one of my favorite ones that I ever did was a fruit theme. And since then, I kind of wrote off ever doing a fruit theme again because I was like, you know what, I've done fruit theme already, I'm not going to do it again. But when I was rewatching it, I realized that the fruits that I did in that theme were pretty much only citrus fruits, so like lemons, limes, and oranges, and I didn't really include any other fruits, which is kind of a shame because I literally have a whole series on TikTok where I teach people how to draw fruits. It was really popular a while back, so I was like, you know what, since I'm the TikTok fruit doodle girl, I need to do another fruit theme. So this month, I decided to go with strawberries. Strawberries are personally one of my favorite fruits, plus I think they're just really cute, especially with this whole cottagecore wave going on, and they are relatively easy to draw and they come out looking really vibrant and summery, so that's why I chose this theme. So for the cover page, I started out with my pencil to sketch out some circles, and this is just for the placement so I could see if I liked the composition, see where I wanted the bigger strawberries and the smaller strawberries. I didn't really sketch out any details, but once I had the placement, then I went in with my green marker. This is just a Crayola Super Tips, and I drew the leaves at the top. And as you can see, instead of drawing the strawberries like floating in a pattern, which is what I did with the previous fruit theme, I wanted it to look like the strawberries are coming off of branches, so I connected the leaves to a stem. From there, I used my red marker. This is a Tombow dual brush marker, and I thought it was the perfect strawberry shade. It was very vibrant and a slightly pinkish toned red. I'll leave the exact color shade down below in case you're curious. And I just drew these rounded triangle shapes as strawberries, varying the sizes. Some of them are bigger and some of them are smaller. And then I also went back in with the green marker and drew some larger leaves on the branch to make it look like it was an actual strawberry plant. I also didn't want to use a black marker to outline this. I've been really liking the look of doodles without any black outlines, so I actually went in with a darker green fine liner. This is a Tombow Mono pen? Twin tone pen, sorry, that's what they're called. And I just used the fine liner tip to outline only the green leaf part. I kept the red without any outline, and I thought it looked really cute. I just thought the dark green kind of added a bit more definition, and I also used that darker green to go in and draw the vein details of the leaves. Oh, also, I just wanted to say, because I know I've been getting a lot of questions about the tote bags and pencil cases and when they'll be back, the pre-orders have finally all been sent out. Within the past month, we were really working hard on getting all of those pre-orders sent out, so if you were one of the people who pre-ordered a while back, you should have received it by now. But we also ordered a bit of extra inventory for each for anyone who did miss out on those pre-orders, so those are back in stock and available on AmandaRachLee.com for anyone who did miss those pre-orders. I got so many questions about when they'll be available again, so get your hands on them now. There's a limited quantity available, so yes. While you guys watch me finish this up, I'm actually currently at a cottage in Northern Ontario, which is very perfect for this theme because it's definitely a thing in Northern Ontario. I don't know if it's a thing anywhere else to go strawberry picking, and I think we actually have quite a few strawberry farms up here, so maybe I'll try to go strawberry picking and take a picture of my bullet journal in the strawberry farms. I feel like that would be very cute. Anyway, for the seeds of the strawberry, I'm actually using one of the AmandaRachLee X Archer and Olive or acrylograph paint markers. This is in the rice paper shade, and I thought it was perfect because it's not a stark white shade. That's actually why I created the shade when I was choosing the colors for this collaboration. I really love softer kind of white shades, and I thought it looked really cute on the strawberries, so I just added those dots. And for the title of the cover page, I thought it would be very cute to use this sort of serif font. It's not like a perfect typewriter font. I didn't want to do cursive calligraphy for this. I mean, it would still probably look really cute with cursive calligraphy if you wanted to do that, but I feel like this adds a bit more of a bright, quirky vibe and almost looks like the type of font that a market or a farm would use. Then I went in with the green to add my classic little sparkles everywhere, because when in doubt, you just add sparkles to your doodles and it makes everything look better. And then this is one of my favorite parts of this month's bullet journal setup. I got these set of scissors that had all of these funky shapes. It's those scissors that cut the paper into like zigzags and waves. And I used the one that cuts into scalloped edges, and I cut the edge of my bullet journal. I thought it was really cute and adds to that kind of like local farmer vibe to it. I just love using these scissors. I feel like I am fulfilling my inner child by using them, because growing up I would always play around with those scissors and just cut things up just to see the zigzag patterns. And the set of scissors came with like 12 different shapes, so maybe in the future you'll just see me cutting the edge of my bullet journal into funky shapes. On the other side of the cover page is where I did my monthly calendar setup, and honestly, since it's summertime and I've also been taking a little bit of time away from making content and working in order to recharge, I haven't been needing a full calendar layout, which is why I just did a half calendar where I list the events at the bottom. So August for me is kind of a month of resetting, kind of getting my life back together. I'm also thinking of redoing my apartment and just resetting in general, so we'll see how August goes. I don't know, things have been weird for me lately. I don't know if anyone else feels it. Before we continue with the spreads, I wanted to talk about today's sponsors, Squarespace. You guys know by now that Squarespace has been a long-time supporter of the channel, and my website, AmandaRachLee.com, is run on Squarespace. If you don't know what Squarespace is, it's a great all-in-one platform for creating websites, building your brand, or growing your business online. There's a ton of features that Squarespace offers that are really easy to integrate on your website, so don't worry about having no website designing experience, because it's really easy to drag and drop or customize. They have features like mailing lists, so you can collect people's email address and send out newsletters. If you want to have certain areas of your website to sell gated content like online courses, videos, other things like that. Of course, this is super important. You can automatically connect your social media accounts so that you can push your social content on your website or push website content to your social media. So it's a really great integration there. And of course, above all else, you want to make your website look good, and Squarespace has a ton of beautiful templates and photo options, so it's really great and easy to use. So I definitely recommend it if you're looking to create your own website or start a business. So if you want to check out Squarespace and try it for yourself, you can click the link in my description box or go to squarespace.com/AmandaRachLee for a free trial and for 10% off your first purchase of a domain or a website. Back to the video. I don't know why I missed the footage of me doing this, but as you can see on the left side of the other side of the page, I used some red paper and I used those same scalloped scissors to cut out a strip on the edge, and that way it kind of shows through on the other side of the cover page. You guys will see it when I do the final flip through at the end, but it's really cute because the red peeks through on the scalloped edges. So that's why I did that, and also because I wanted sort of like a border for my trackers on this side of the page. So for my habit trackers, I'm just writing out habits at the top with that same font. And then I'm doing my mini calendars, this time in a column of, in 2 columns, because the scalloped edge kind of took up a little bit of space, so I couldn't do 3 columns, but that's totally fine because I was able to fit 4 vertically, so it's 2 by 4. The boxes at the top, I'm kind of going for this ribbon motif, so I have the little triangle edges cut out. I use this ribbon motif pretty frequently throughout this setup because I thought it went really well with these strawberries, like strawberries and ribbons and like farmers market vibes. And then I used the other side of the Tombow Dual brush pen to draw the lines of the calendar. I don't know if anyone else finds this satisfying, but I find it so satisfying that August starts on a Monday. So the shape of the calendar is really easy to draw. Anyway, in terms of the habits that I'm tracking, I'm doing working out, doing my vitamins, meditating, taking a walk, drinking enough water, my usual stuff, but I'm really gonna try to keep up with especially working out and drinking enough water. I've definitely been slacking on the self-care and the good habits recently. It's just been an odd couple of months. So since this month is my self-appointed Renaissance month, I'm trying to get back into things. I've recently been reading the book Atomic Habits, which was recommended to me by a friend. So if any of you guys are looking to build up good habits, you know, starting small or procrastinating less, I definitely recommend it. I've just started it. I'm kind of like a quarter of the way in, but it's pretty good so far, and I've heard some pretty good reviews on it. Anyway, that was a little bit of a rant, but on the other side is where I did my mood tracker, and for this month's mood tracker, I wanted to do something a little bit fun, so I drew out some strawberries, very large ones, starting out with the leaves as usual, just to get the placement of the strawberries down. And I used the red marker to draw out the strawberry shapes, but I held off on drawing the dotted seeds with my marker because I'm actually going to be doing different colors of seeds for each day, and that'll represent my mood. So you'll see me number off different spaces on the strawberry, and then at the bottom I have a legend which just marks the color of the seed and what mood that represents. So I have like black seeds, the white shade with the white paint marker, and then green seeds as well. And then I also did, like, if I just draw a hollow shape for the seeds, you know, that means a different mood as well. So I thought this would be kind of fun, and then you'll just kind of end up with a bunch of different seed colors on the strawberry. Let me know how you guys have been feeling lately with your mood, because I don't know if it's something in the stars or if Mercury's in retrograde, but I have been so up and down lately. It's been kind of crazy, and I'm just really trying to center myself and find myself again. So it's definitely an interesting season in my life, and I think a lot of you guys can tell based on my posts or lack thereof. And I'm just trying to be patient with myself and really figure out what I need right now. So that's me. I don't know. I don't really know what to talk about in these voiceovers ever. Oh, we've made it to the first weekly spread of August, so as you can see, I cut up the left edge of the weekly spread with the scallop scissors. I think I'll just be cutting up the edges of every spread this month just to keep it consistent. So August month, when you look at the spine or the book edge of my bullet journal, it'll just be all wavy, which I think is kind of cool, but I think it's also nice because you kind of get that peekaboo of the red from the other side. For this week's spread, I did a vertical layout. The width of the boxes are 6 wide, and then I drew some big strawberries at the top, and that's where I put the number in the same color as the seeds. I also wrote out Monday through Sunday using that same red sort of serif font at the top, but I wanted it to be a little bit more simple, so I didn't fill in the letters too much. I wanted it to look a little bit more like hand-drawn. And from there, I finished off the spread with some of the green little sparkle doodles, and I also had some scraps of the scalloped paper that I cut. So I used that at the bottom of the boxes to kind of give it a scallop design on the bottom, which I thought was really cute. It was a very quick and simple spread, but I think it turned out really fun. So here's the final flip through of my August 2022 strawberry theme. I think it's very vibrant and fun. I know I only did 3 spreads, but honestly, since I've been traveling so much lately, this was all I could manage for this month. So
a little bit of housekeeping. If you missed out on the tote bag and pencil case pre-orders from a couple months ago, we're actually bringing them back on the website now. The pre-orders have all been sent out. I wanted to thank you guys for your patience with that because I know it took a little bit longer than expected, but now that all of the pre-orders have finally been sent out to everyone who did, we have a couple extra inventory and stock, so we're putting those on the website, and they should should be available by the time this video goes up. So if you want to grab a Keep Doodling pencil case or tote bag, then you can do that. I did just want to say thank you guys for all of your patience with, you know, waiting for content. I think I'm gonna start streaming soon, but while we chat about this, actually let's showcase some of your recreations from last month. Here they are. I've also been showcasing your doodle planner coloring pages, so if you want to share those with me, you can just tag me at AmandaRachLee on Instagram and TikTok, Twitter, everywhere, and maybe you could get featured next month. A lot of supplier and shipping delays with everything, so but other than that, thank you guys again for your patience while I've been taking a little bit of a break. But I think that's it for today, so I'll catch you guys in the next video. Keep doodling, bye!